Good morning. Chris Cochran here with the McDavid Group. I hope you're having a great Thursday. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of value today, hopefully something you can bring with you into the finance office that might help you sell a few more products and make a little bit more money. I tend to talk about the middle 70 to 80% of people who are going to come into our office and let us present our products. I believe that there's probably somewhere between 5 and 10% of people who, when we present them everything, will just say yes to everything without any objections. I believe that there's probably 10 to 20% of people who are going to shut you down before you get to finish your presentation and tell you, save your breath, I don't want to hear about it. And then I think there's that middle 70 to 80% of people that are sellable. And I tend to focus my training within that 70 to 80%. But today I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to go to that person that comes in and says, listen, save your breath. Been down this road before. I know what you're doing. I'm not interested in hearing anything. Now, I know in my time in the box when that happened, initially, I would start to feel my face get red. My blood pressure would rise. I would villainize the customer in my mind, and I would get angry, and I would feel like the customer's being combative. And I think that was my own perception. But unfortunately, in the beginning of my time in the box, that's how I took it, and I got frustrated and angry, and I did not do very well with those customers. I learned over time that's not the best approach. So I'm going to share with you what I ended up doing, and I think really works well. I hope you try it, and if it works for you, I hope you reach out to me and let me know. And if it doesn't work for you, reach out to me and let me know. Or if you have a better way, reach out to me and let me know. So customer comes in and they say hi to you and say, oh, by the way, Mr. Finance Manager, you don't have to waste your breath pitching me any products. I'm not going to buy anything. I've bought 10 cars before. I'm not buying any products today. So first of all, what I would do is when a customer comes into my office, I never did any ancillary paperwork first. So I would present a risk-based pricing notice, and I go straight into the menu. The reason for that is when the customer says no or doesn't buy everything, I have the time of signing all those non-financials to regroup and kind of formulate in my mind how I'm going to go after any other products that I might think are available for this customer. So I would do my risk-based pricing notice, then I would present the menu. Bring out the menu. Customer says, stop right there. I'm not interested in anything. I'm not buying any products today. This is what I suggest you do. Slide that menu to the side and say, no problem. That's no problem. I can take that right out here. We won't bother over that. And then just start, maybe print one form, right? And then do the old Ben Franklin. By the way, Mr. Customer, there's not a lot of people that come into my office and just shut me down and say no before I go over everything. And that's fine. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I couldn't care less if you buy one, none, or all the products. It makes no difference to me. However, I'm always looking to learn, and I want to be able to help my future customers. So if you could just give me a minute and kind of tell me why you didn't want to hear anything, it would probably help me in the future do my job better. So would you mind sharing with me? And that approach right there should disarm the customer and make them feel a little bit more relaxed, and hopefully open up some conversation where you might hear something that will allow you to say, okay, I get it. I can overcome that. Or you may find out, you know what, there's nothing here. I'm not going to waste any more time trying to push this on the customer. Let's go on to the next one. I am a big fan of not selling to the unsellable, but you need to find out if this person's sellable. So, and engaging them in a what most people do when that customer comes in, they say, listen, I know I got to go through all of this. My job requires me to do it. I got it. My boss, listen, the videotape's recording. I need to make sure that, they make sure that I'm doing my job. I don't want to get fired because I didn't present all this stuff to you. All of that stuff, it just puts their defensives up, and they're not going to listen to you. So if the customer says, I don't want to hear any of it, slide the menu to the side. No problem, if you don't mind me asking, because I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to get better at my job so that I can help future customers. Not too many people come in here and tell me no before I even get started. Can you just let me know what happened in the past, or why you're not interested in at least listening to what's going on, and let them explain it to you. And take the selling out of it. I don't want to sell anything to you, Mr. Customer. I don't care if you buy one, none, or all the products. It makes no difference to me. I just want to be able to do my job better for the next person. Try that. See how that goes. I think it may work for you. At the very least, you're not going to be so stressed out when that customer does it. And I don't care if it happens 4, 5, 6 times in a row with customers. Just slide the menu to the side and use it as a learning experience. If nothing else, you will get value out of that conversation with the customer so that you know next time, and write it down. This is what the customer said. And then go on the EFI page or the F&I Superstars of America or the 20 group or whatever page it is. Say, customer said this. Anybody have suggestions on how to overcome it? and get the 50, 60, 70 people to chime in and tell you how they overcome those objections. It's a great way to help yourself out. So I hope that helps you today on Training Thursday. You can reach out to me. I'm Chris at themcdavidgroup.com. Cell phone's 561-685-0133. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at LifeInTheBox33. I like to have a little bit of fun there. I'm on LinkedIn. I've got a YouTube channel. So reach out to me any way you'd like. I'm always available. I hope you guys have a great start. You have a weekend coming up, your first weekend, March. I hope you had a great February, but March is going to be even better. 31 days, no holidays. You got your first weekend coming up. Go in there with a lot of energy, and I hope you guys have a great, great weekend. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks a lot.